102.7 Kiss FM Los Angeles. Let's get into it right now. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Ryan says, Tanya, I threw my husband out a few days ago. We have not spoken since. I saw his car a few blocks over at a woman's house. I want to see if he does the right thing and sends me the roses. So it's a test. She wants to test him. Brianna, thank you for coming on. Just quickly, we understand what you want to do. We understand the test you want to send to your husband. Why are you guys fighting? What's the big issue here?
Well, we've been together for a very long time, and our relationship has been volatile pretty much the whole time. We've had ups and downs, blow-ups, but this last time it was really bad, and he went too far. I don't want to get into the details or anything, but it wasn't abusive. We've never been abusive to each other. It just got awful and nasty and disrespectful.
Did anybody cheat?
I had
Is there
enough.
another person involved? Like what? Frame it up.
All right. So after the fight, I told him to leave. He left. This was about a week and a half ago. And a couple of days ago, I drove by our friend Maggie. She lives a couple, streets down, and his car was there. And I haven't spoken to him. He hasn't spoken to me. I don't know where he's staying. And so that made me, start thinking like, I don't know, I'd reach out to you guys, see if you can send them the roses. And if he picks me, then I'll know. And
then you'll know. Okay. By the way,
yeah.
Crystal clear. Mission is crystal clear here. Brianna, hang on for 1 second. Let's find out. It's the middle of Ryan's Roses. We are about to make the call to Brianna's husband of a long time. Brianna, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Guys, we've been married a long time. Big fight. This was a really big fight. You kicked him out. You said, go away. Then you see his car a couple streets over in front of a woman named Maggie's house. Is Maggie single? Who's Maggie?
Maggie's our friend. I know she's divorced, but I don't know her status.
So you're saying to us, I want to call him. I want to find out if he's offered roses. Does he think of me? Does he think of her? Does he think of somebody else? Like, where is he right now? Where is his head? That's what we're doing, Brianna. So be very quiet. Yeah. We're going to call him now and see what we can find out. Okay. Good luck.
Okay. Thank you.
Hello.
Hi, can I speak to Marcos, please?
This is him.
Hi, my name is Kelly. I'm calling from the OC Florist. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing all right. What's going on?
Well, we're offering a promotion for local residents. So it's a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like. They're absolutely free. Just trying to promote our business right now ahead of Valentine's Day. It's something that we do to kind of get the word out. And I don't need cash from you or anything like that. They are absolutely free. Is there anybody you'd want to send flowers to?
Free roses?
It's a dozen red long stem roses, actually.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, we can start with the name of the person you want to send them to.
So I think I'm going to send them to my wife, Brianna. It's complicated. We got into like a huge fight. It's kind of good time. We got into like a huge fight, and unfortunately, she threw me out, and we're cooling down. She's not speaking. I don't know. I don't know how to look if I send her a dozen roses.
Okay. And what would you like to put on the card?
You know what? Let's just put missing you.
Missing you. Okay.
Marcos?
Got it.
Yeah, hello. Yeah.
Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. My name is Ryan. I have Sisney and Tanya with me here on the air. I have your wife on the line, Brianna. Brianna, just so Marcos, full disclosure, your wife explained to us here, which is why we're calling, that you guys had a big fight. You've had your ups and downs. You've had a big fight. But she saw your car in front of Maggie's house, and that's why we're calling. Can you take this moment? Things are going well on this call, but can you take this moment to tell your wife What's going on? Anything with you and Maggie?
Yeah, no. There's nothing going on between me and Maggie.
So what were you doing at
why
Maggie's
would you
house?
think that?
Because your car was there. So why were you? What was going on? What were you there for?
No, honestly, the whole neighborhood knows I was kicked out of the house, and so she just she invited me for dinner.
Okay, so for clarity, you're not having an affair with her.
No, I'm not having an affair with her. She's got her own boyfriend. His name is Jake. He's a really nice guy. No, it's not like that at all.
In the spirit of productivity, Brianna Marcos, do you want to find a solution, a resolution to make up for this fight and continue down the path together? Brianna Marcos, what do you want to do here?
Well, of course. No, I've been trying to talk to her since it happened. No, babe, give me a call. No, I'm not cheating. I'm not doing anything. I want us to get back together.
Brianna?
Yeah, I'm sure you guys can see why this relationship has been tough. But at the end of the day, he sent me the flowers. And, Marcos, I do miss you. I want you to come home. But
babe, I miss you.
Okay, well, let's go.
We gotta
talk.
do better, We got to do better than how we've been.
I agree, babe. We got to do better. No, I'm all in.
Okay, we're gone. We're leaving you guys. This is what we wanted to accomplish. Good luck to both of you. Okay, thank you very much, Brianna, for reaching out. Success.
Yeah, I think so too.
Here.
I guess ace the
Kind
test.
of.
Yes, I think we should change Ryan's Roses to something like that now. Let's talk about it. Interesting Ryan's Roses that ended in a productive, positive way because we worked out a fight between a couple. I wonder if there's a layer to that we should do more often. Let's think out loud on it.
I like
where my head is.
Yeah, like not.
Well, it's more like if you guys are broken up already and you want to see if you want to
Or
get back
fighting.
together.
Or fighting. Mm-hmm. Broken up, fighting.
Like
is
Ryan's
there hope?
test.
No, it's like a hopeful call. Ryan's hope.
Ryan's reconciliation.
I can't even say
That's
that.
a long word.
Ryan's hope.
R squared.
Sure.
Now, let's go back to this Ryan's Roses. So, always it's a public service. If you think somebody's cheating, let's try and get to the bottom of it. We'll find out. We'll make the call. That's a given. This one was a little different. Brianna and her husband, Marcos, had a big fight. She kicked him out. It didn't sound like there was infidelity as part of the fight.
No, it didn't. But she also made it a point to say we have been fighting since the beginning of our relationship. Volatile, disrespectful.
But she did say, I want to find out if he's thinking, positive thoughts and good things and wants to make amends. And when we offered him the roses, he sent them heartfeltly to his wife, Brianna.
Right.
And we got to the place where they both came on the air and they talked it out and they said, look, we got to do better as a couple and not fight so much and not kick each other out. Like, we can do this. And I liked the hopeful productivity of that call. Is there a world where we do calls more like that sometimes?
We could hope.
Yeah.
Because what I left feeling good. Like, here's two people that were not speaking. And then after that call, they said the precious words, the words that you want to hear. We have to do better. That's all you want to hear from your partner.
And I hope they do. I hope they do change and do better. Because
the other thing was they were talking. They weren't yelling. They were talking. They were calm.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it could be Ryan's reset.
You don't like Ryan's hope?
Doesn't really like have a cheeky vibe.
It was a soap opera.
Oh, really?
Hugely popular.
What
You
year?
guys remember Ryan's Hope? No. Back
No,
room?
not one person.
No.
Not one. Mark?
Yeah, of course I do.
Yeah, Mark. Mark remembers. You and Mark.
70s and 80s.
The 70s and 80s?
Ryan's Hope was actually a thing?
It was a soap opera.
Ryan's Hope sounds like I need to donate money.
Yeah.
No, it was Mark, please, who's in it?
I mean,
Somebody
a bunch of
Google
soap opera actors that I'm not
Right,
familiar
well,
with.
like
but
Patrick Muldoon or...
it ran until 1989.
Oh, boy.
I was more of a passions girl,
Oh,
Oh, I know that. I know Passions on NBC.
Yes. What was the lead guy's name?
What was the girl's name?
Passions
was so good.
Yes.
So
we
good.
would get home from school and watch Passions.
On NBC daytime.
The best.
Because it was a new cool one.
And Timmy, remember Timmy?
Oh, I loved it. I loved it so much. Okay, wait, that's not what we're talking about.
We got totally sidetracked.
So Maribel, what did you think of that Ryan's Roses? I liked it because the stakes were either they're getting back together or they're going to take steps to resolve their fight. It ended up that they are now finally talking and they want to work it out together, which I loved. What'd you think?
I mean, yeah, I guess, but like these are the couples that like me and my friends dread having over. You know, they always end up getting in fights. Someone throws a drink. Someone's always crying, and it's just like takes an amazing fun night and just always ends in a disaster. You know, like if I threw my husband, if I threw him out, it'd be done. Like he's not coming back. He's like,
but she didn't want it to be done. She acted in a moment of passion. She didn't want it to be done. That's why she called us to try and see if he was willing to work it out. The door is open, and you know.
I think what Maribel's trying to say is like it's fixed now, but I don't think it's fixed.
Bigger problem. All right.
No, I think that they're like the couple, you guys, that like they crave off of like chaos. Do you know what I mean?
They need
like,
the drama. They thrive off of the drama.
Yeah.
I know those couples. I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah, you watched the show, Vanderpump.
Well, that's a little different. But even in my own world, he's not with her anymore. But one of my best guy friends was dating this one girl, and they fought all the time to the point where I was like, look, I can't invite you to my birthday party or like things they were doing because
it's embarrassing.
You guys always end up fighting and it turns into a whole thing.
Yikes.
Yeah.
I miss them.
Like the event or the party, and it's like it's too much. I miss you guys.
Maribel, thank you very much for calling. No patience for that. Maribel's got no patience for that.
Not up in here.
That's Ryan's Roses. On the 2.7 Kiss FM Los Angeles, it's time for Ryan's Roses. I want to jump into it now. Rachel's been on the hold button here for 9.5 minutes. So, Rachel, thank you for waiting for us to get here. We got your email. I just want to understand what happened here. So, you say your husband ignored a call the other day saying, I'm going to blow that off because it was for work. But then he put his phone down, and you say, I could see the voicemail transcription in real time. You don't like what you saw. Walk us through what you saw, what you read, what was there.
Right. Yeah. So, like, I don't know if you know, like, if you have this on your phone or not, because I know it's an update with iPhones, but when someone leaves a voicemail now, like, you can see what they're saying in real time. And so, yeah, my husband isn't one that actually knows this. So he got a call when we were getting ready for dinner, and he looked at it and put his phone down on the counter, and I could see it was from Giselle. And then, so I was just like, who's Giselle, honey? And he said
Giselle
to me, yeah, Giselle.
So
right.
You saw the name. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. So I saw the name, and I was just like, honey, who's Giselle? And he said, she's our new office manager, like this. And he was just like, oh, yeah, she doesn't really know how anything works or, you know, where anything is. So she calls a lot, like all day. And at that time, Ryan, like, that seemed pretty legit, you know, they were onboarding new people and stuff. So, but then I saw the voicemail she was leaving in real time, like the words popping up, and so it read, hey, baby, any chance you can get away tonight? I want to feel you. Yeah.
What?
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Okay, keep going. I don't need much more, but keep going.
No, I know. Actually, I was just about to say it gets like really graphic from there, so I don't need to say more, you know?
Okay.
But I will say, Ryan, like, in his defense, he didn't end up going anywhere that night, but honestly, like, he's been working late a lot lately, so I don't know what to make of it, and I'm just like hoping.
Well, I mean, clearly there's something way too comfortable going on there with Giselle at work. The fact that she would send that randomly, not randomly, probably this is connected to something that's going on. All right, Rachel, hang on for 1 second. We are. I'm going to make the call to your husband here. Is he going to send the roses to Rachel? To Giselle? Hey, baby, what are you doing tonight? I need to. And then it gets
telling.
More intense.
That's cheating.
Yeah.
It's cheating.
Ryan's Roses. We're into Ryan's Roses. Now, Tanya, you were saying something during that song about the transcription issue here. We have Rachel on the line. She saw a message come in from a woman named Giselle at his work that said, "Hey, baby, what are you doing tonight? I need to feel you." And Tanya, you said in his defense?
Well, I'm just saying sometimes my phone at least has transcribed certain words.
Do you think it would get all of those certain words so wrong and make a completely new message of that tone?
No, but like feel you could have been something.
See you. That could have been see you.
Yeah.
I
That could have
want
been
to see you.
Yeah, that could have been. That's fair.
What
It
about
could have been see you.
baby?
But hey, baby, what are you doing tonight? No.
Yeah.
Hey, boy. Hey, brother.
I'm
Hey,
just
boss.
saying
Hey,
I
boss.
have had transcriptions that have been like completely messed up from what the actual message said.
Okay, I'm not buying that defense in this. This is way too for me.
No.
Right on. I mean, this sounds like on the nose exactly what she meant to send. So, Rachel, we are going to call your husband now. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call and then his name. Go ahead.
Okay, Ryan, you have my permission to call my husband.
All right, we're going to find out if he sends you the roses, Rachel, or Giselle, or anybody else. Be very quiet. Here we go. Good luck.
Thanks.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Christian, please?
Yes, this is him.
Hi, my name is Lauren. I'm calling from Lolo's Blooms. We are on Whittier and Painter near the Michaels, and we're offering a promotion today for local residents. It's a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like. It's a special promotion for Valentine's Day.
Hey.
And I don't,
Okay, yeah.
I don't need cash or anything like that from you. They're free. Is that something you'd be interested in?
Like no strings attached?
Yeah, I don't need credit card info or any info from you, really. Just the name of the person you want to send them to and a note. We can start there.
Okay. Does it have to be red roses or can I?
I mean, that's
get
the
something
promotion
different?
we're doing because Valentine's Day is basically this week. But what color would you want?
Oh, I don't really know flowers, but I don't want somebody to get the wrong idea. If I give them these flowers, you know what I mean?
Are these like friendly flowers, I'm assuming?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I could swap them out for white. Would that work?
That's fine. That's
Okay,
fine.
we can do white roses. And then what would you like to put on the car? Or who do you want to send them to?
So I just give you her name or?
Yep.
Because it's a gal. Okay, yeah. Her name is Giselle.
Okay.
And I think I have the address.
Before we go there, just what would you like to
work
put on the
computer.
note?
Let's do welcome to the team, and like from Matt, Ben, Brody, Angela, and Dee Dee.
Gotcha. Okay.
Christian, your voice is on the radio now being broadcast. Please understand that.
Hello?
I have your hi. How are you? My name is Ryan. I have your wife Rachel on the phone with us right now. Rachel, let me try and address this for a
Rachel?
moment, but please follow up. Yes, Rachel's here.
Yeah, hi. Oh, Giselle. Giselle, when she called the other night, I saw the voicemail she left. Okay?
What do you mean? What do you mean you saw the voicemail? What are you talking about?
It was right on the screen. It was right. It said, "Hey, baby, think you can get away tonight? I want to feel you all over me." What's going on?
Whoa. I think
going on?
you
Talk
have
to me.
the wrong idea. This is
Oh,
like
no.
some AI or something. Because like what?
Christian, we want to level with you here. Your wife saw the message. What she
Yes.
just said,
Yeah.
she saw it, she read it. It came from a woman named Giselle. Now you're sending flowers to Giselle. I think you're being clever by changing them to friendly flowers, but I'm not buying it.
It's
I'm
time
not
to
I want to
buying
see
it.
complain.
this. I want
It
to see
doesn't
this
add
phone
up.
call. I need to see this voicemail. You can send it to
She's
me.
new to the team. She's new to the team.
No,
Right, but
you
why
can-
is she so
Like,
comfortable with you?
Show me the voicemail.
Yeah, let her hear it.
I don't keep my voicemails. I didn't keep the voicemail.
Oh,
and she was
right,
just asking
right.
for
No,
validation
that's-
stickers for
Oh
work.
my God, no. That's too much. I know exactly what probably happened. You listened to the voicemail, you deleted it, then you went into your freaking phone to the deleted messages, you deleted that one. You can come home right now and you can show me, you can hand me your phone and I want to see it.
Rachel, I'm on a job. I can't just come home right now.
Christian.
Yes, you can. This is important.
What's going on with you and Giselle? It's not
Yeah.
adding up, bro.
I'm telling you, she's new to the team. I'm trying to be a good
Oh my
teammate,
God.
and so are the other people.
It's
Those people
Valentine's.
that I was mentioning.
It's
Like, we're just
Valentine's
trying to-
Day week. Why not send flowers to your wife?
Yeah, you're
True.
cozying up too close. And this message, we don't buy that it's AI. We just don't.
Thank you, Ryan. That's right.
Okay.
And I definitely don't. This is a ton of right now. I can't.
How's your wife not top of mind this week of all weeks?
Seriously.
She is. I'm not saying she's not. Like, what are we talking about? Like, this is like a free flowers. I'm going to spend money on my wife. I'm not gonna give her a free.
Oh my God.
bouquet of flowers.
I can't with this. I can't.
Yeah,
You guys
I
back
agree
me up
with you,
here.
Rachel.
Back me up.
I agree with
Oh,
you.
yeah.
I agree with you. Christian, find the voicemail, play the voicemail for your wife, or I don't know how else to look at this, but it seems too comfortable, bro. Too cozy. I think you're trying to be clever by
I
sending
don't
her
know
the
what
white
to tell
roses
you.
and
I
the
don't know what
team
to
thing.
tell you. I really don't know what to tell you.
Just tell us the
you
truth.
have
Tell
to-
us all you gotta do is tell her the truth.
You can come clean for
Yeah,
starters.
that would be good.
All I'm asking for is for a little trust here. Like, this is it.
Trust? You're the one that broke the trust.
Trust is earned. You're doing the opposite right now, acting like a freaking fool. Are you kidding me? Just be honest.
Okay, well, I can't show you something that's deleted. I don't know what to tell you.
Because you deleted it. Because you were the one who deleted it. I'm sorry, Ryan.
Why would you delete a voicemail that wasn't if you weren't trying to be sneaky?
Yeah. It's kind
Exactly.
of suspect. All right.
No,
Look,
I don't keep my voicemails.
all right, Rachel, Christian, Rachel, I think you're right with your hunch. You heard what you heard
Yeah.
from him. The two of you need to discuss this in person. I wish you the best of luck in this situation. Welcome to the team. I think he's trying to get cozy and do it subtly.
Yeah.
I don't believe it. And that message was not AI in my mind. Just coming out of Orion's Roses. We'll go back to it in a second to get your thoughts. You heard it. What do you think? Is he genuinely sending Giselle white roses? Welcome to the team because it's all business and no play? Or is there some play?
This is the gateway.
Just want to wrap up this Ryan's Roses. So if you've never heard Ryan's Roses, we do this Mondays and Thursdays. And this one, compelling. This one, is something I talk about here. And I want to hone in on something. We had her husband on the line, Rachel's husband, and Rachel had seen a transcription of a voicemail from a woman named Giselle at work. And the guy's been at work a lot, and he's been, ignoring calls that come in from Giselle, and all of a sudden this voicemail comes in. And she reads it. Hey, baby. It's transcription. Hey, baby. What are you doing tonight? I need to be with you, whatever it was.
Are you able to get away tonight? I want to feel your body or something like that.
Or something like that. And he's like, that was AI. That's crazy. I don't believe it. But here's the thing I want to think about for a second. And feel free to call 800-520-1027 on this. He is sent the flowers, but he tried to make it very clear to you, Sissany, that it was a friendly flower.
Yeah.
And he wanted to change from red roses to white roses. And he said on the card, Giselle, this is the woman in question, welcome to the team. And he said, make sure it's from me, Matt, Ben, Brody, Angela, and Dee Dee, the team.
Right.
I think that's so telling. He knows he's doing something wrong. So that's part of his cover-up.
Yeah.
But it was so obviously a cover-up that I believe there's guilt there, and I believe something's happening beyond that one independent random text that came in asking to see him.
Mm-hmm. Which he deletes along the way.
I just think that the white roses, the team, that spells something's going on here, and I'm covering it up.
Yeah, he knows he can't give her red roses in front of the whole team.
Or this is like his way of getting in, like the gateway. Like, I'm going to send flowers and do it from the team.
Yeah, but she's already saying, I want to spend time with you,
sounds like
baby.
they already got it going on.
It sounds like she's really into him. That can't be the first text she sent. So, Camilla?
Hi.
How are you in West Covina, and what are you thinking about that Ryan's Roses?
Oof. You know what? I also wanted to believe him at first because I thought he sounded pretty innocent, but then to see the lengths that he went to kind of delete the message, it sounds pretty guilty to me. And the fact that he doesn't want her to listen to the message, the transcription sounded really, really off.
Mm-hmm.
Really off. I don't know. He sounds pretty guilty to me. I'm sorry to say that.
Rachel is very in tune with what's happening. I gleaned that from her. She is very smart and in tune with what's happening. Camilla, thanks for listening to it. Ryan's Roses, Mondays and Thursdays. So the next one will be Thursdays. If there is an issue in your relationship and you can't get it out of your mind and you got to have that peace of mind because you can't sleep at night on your pillow, Ryan at KissFM.com to send your emails to us about your significant other and what's happening. We'll take a look at those and do another one. 7:40 on Thursday.